Katie here, and welcome to my channel. Hey, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm coming at you today with another theory that might make me sound crazy, but really it's just something that I find interesting to think about. Anyways, it's dealing with perception. But so I don't know exactly how to explain this. So I still feel very awkward trying to explain this, but basically, imagine the color wheel. Well, I'm an art major. Was an art major. I am an art major. I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. I have a color wheel. Okay, so she's a bit messed up, but this is what we got. You don't need to worry about this right in here. So we're looking at the outside parts of this. I'm getting a phone call. That's weird. Oh man, then we're doing that again. It stopped recording. So we have this color wheel, like I said, and everybody would agree this is red, this is yellow, and is this one's blue, right? So that makes sense, right? But what if I were to tell you, to me, blue looks like red? But I don't know that because it's your eyes, your perception. This is my perception. This is what it looks like to me. I can't tell you that because it looks the same to you. How do I explain this? Oh my goodness. But what I'm trying to say is that, so this yellow to you and to me is yellow, but to me, this yellow looks like this to you. Does that make sense? Like, it's just a possibility. It's not...
Oops.
It's not actually what's happening. Well, I mean, who knows, really. But that's the theory I'm working with today. It would be very hard to say whether or not it's true, and I would know not how to go about testing this because for everyone's whole life, light is light and dark is dark. However, dark could look light to me compared to how you see light and dark. You know, like they could be switched, but we wouldn't know because that's what we've been calling it our whole lives. And that's the same with the colors too. Like you can kind of take it as like explain it better with color blindness, I think. Oh, I was trying to figure out how she sees the colors and like what they look like to me, and she couldn't explain the color, right? Like there's pictures obviously of how people see it on the internet and stuff like that, but it's in the same way. Like I could be describing orange to you, but because that's how I've been seeing orange my whole life, and that's how everybody sees orange their whole life, that's just how it's explained. It's bright, it's a mix of red and yellow, and it's orange, you know? Like, it's one of the warmer colors. But what if the warm colors to me are the cool colors to you, but the cool colors are warm to me? I don't know. I thought about this theory like 10 years ago, and I've been thinking about it like once a year ever since, and it's kind of really dumb, but it's really an interesting thing to think about. I think like just the what ifs, you know? That's kind of what today is about. It's just what if, you know? And I don't know, as an artist, I'm not an art major anymore. I'm not in school. I never graduated yet. So as an artist, I think about these sorts of things, and like color theory, my goodness, it's ridiculous. Like, and then You know, there's the other thing where people can't see as in-depth into colors as other people, right? So, and that, I don't think that has, what was this? I don't know what I'm talking about. But people don't, like, there's, what was it called? It was like hypercolorization or something. So, like, I'm gonna see if I can put up a picture right here. So there's a block, there's two blocks. One block is a shade darker than the other, but can you tell me which shade, or which one is darker or not? Like, there's people out there that can tell, but literally this is like 2 notches down on the blue scale or something like that. Like, most people can't, unless it's surrounded by it, you know? There's a game that I've been playing recently, Color Blocks or something, and it got me thinking about this theory again, and I was just like, man, that's ridiculous. This game is so hard and ridiculous, and I absolutely love it because color theory, and then like, oh my gosh, you have one block in one area, and then when you move it to the other area with the rest of the blocks, it's like, oh yeah, it's that color, but down here it looks orange, but up here it's green? How does that make sense? Eyes are so strange. Well, actually, you know what? That does make sense, because if it's green and then up here with all the blues, you know, it's gonna pull out more of the blue. But if it's down here with, like, you know, the oranges and the yellows, it's gonna pull out the greens. I meant to say something about the complementary colors, and it just really didn't translate at all, did it? Hopefully I have a picture up that's explaining it maybe a little bit better. I don't know. But yeah, call this color theory, call it what you want, but it's kind of something I've been thinking about a lot. It started with, like, shapes. I was sitting there with my friends, just waiting on a class to start or something, and we were talking about stuff, and then I looked up at, like, the circular fire alarm. I was like, you know what shape is that? He's like, it's a circle. I was like, yes, it is a circle. But what if that circle to you or to me looked like a square, but I call it a circle because it's always been a circle? Or what if to you, to me, it would look like a triangle, but because triangles are circles and you've been told triangles are circles your whole life. I promise I wasn't on drugs, okay? Like, we're probably smoking a cigarette, but that was just the thought I had. And yeah, I don't know, I hope I explained it kind of well. This is short enough that I'm pretty much not editing except for the pictures. So yeah, but hopefully it starts some sort of discussion down in the comments that aren't mean and bullying, because I know that this is kind of a dumb type of situation to talk about. But it's interesting to me, just the what if. I love what ifs. They're great. Not great to dwell on, you know, but it's just the thought to get your thoughts thinking. Anyways, I hope y'all have a lovely day wherever you're at. Bye! That's what I've been doing the last 2 videos. I don't know, is that weird? Is that cute? Is it just like, bye, and then like a whoosh? Like, I don't know.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you consider liking this video, commenting down below, and or subscribing to this channel. If not, oops.